God damn it. What's up, guys? It's me again, and welcome to episode 2, I think it is, of After the World Cup, the series where we talk about what happened after these World Cup matches and what's going to happen going into these next group stage matches. Let's continue. Starting off with the yesterday, I didn't upload, first of all, because after work, I kind of slumped. I kind of fell asleep right here after my third shift. I came home at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., so I kind of missed all of these games. Unfortunately, from that day, it was Belgium, Canada, Germany, Spain, Spain, Costa Rica. I missed all of them. All right, I was too tired. I didn't watch any of them, which really annoyed me. But Germany, Japan, I caught a little bit of it. I turned on my TV, passed out, couldn't do it. So we're just gonna keep going into it. But we're gonna start off with Croatia, Morocco, and as you saw from the picture at the beginning, 0-0. I saw the final 10 minutes of this match at work on my break, and guaranteed, if I had watched the match, I would have been fuming. Okay, it was a game where we should have won, honestly. Two crucial chances we couldn't put in the back of the net. And Morocco, with most of the possession, Morocco somehow fought a good battle. We should have won, should have easily beat them, maybe 1-2-0 at most. But disappointing, to say the least, So, Dalic even said, he wasn't disappointed, though, weirdly, but our main problem, and I have been saying this ever since Mandzukic retired, is we don't have a striker. No striker to speak of. Okay, Petkovic, a tool ever since 2019 ended. Okay, 2019 Petkovic, he was decent. He could have been the one if he kept his form and didn't just turn into a lazy sack of crap. Useless. Levaya, the looks can be deceiving. I thought he'd be the one too. If Petkovic can't do it, Levaya maybe. Nothing against Morocco. Who else? Fucking Kramaric is a ghost. He's useless. Okay, at Hoffenheim he's like 3 for 12 maybe in club games. 3 goals, 4 goals maybe in 12, 15 games, something like that. He's pitiful. Okay. He's the highest scoring Croatian in the Bundesliga, top scorer in Hoffenheim's history. Scored like 200 maybe, 100, 200 something goals maybe. But with Croatia, useless. Absolutely useless. Okay. And so the point I'm trying to say is, with Croatia, we don't have a striker. And it's annoying seeing all these other big strikers like Lewandowski with Poland, motherfucking Serbia with Mitrovic and Vlahovic. 2 world-class right there, and we don't even have one. Whatever we're doing to create world-class midfielders, do the same thing with strikers. Okay? Invest whatever you want to create more strikers for Croatia. Okay, and then once you got like 7 world-class strikers ready to be made, cryogenically freeze them for the future, so that way we're good. Okay, so we can have a world-class striker for each generation. Okay, so just do that. Okay, so maybe we won't have a goal-scoring drought like we're experiencing now, because Perisic he can only do so much. Okay, he's like 2 goals behind Mandzukic to become second in the goal-scoring history of Croatia. So just if we invest in some time into our strikers instead of our midfielders and center backs, weirdly enough, with Gvardiol, but put some time into the youth academy with our strikers, we get enough of them, cryogenically freeze them, we'll be set. Yeah, Anyway, from my rants, the next game went on was Germany-Japan, and yet another upset as Japan beat Germany. The one chance I remember was Rudiger's header from like the 12th minute, but Japan beat Germany. Yet another upset. And could we be seeing another Germany group stage exit if they're not careful? We'll see. But the scorer for Germany was Gundogan in the 33rd minute. He could have had a second goal if they hit the post or something. And then, butt end of the match, Germany had so many chances. They just couldn't put them away. It could have been 3-4-0, game shut and done. But 75th minute, what's his name? Ritsu Doan from Freiburg scores the go-ahead goal to make it 1-1. And then in the 83rd minute, freaking Takuma Asano of Bochum. Ironically, those two play in the Bundesliga as well. Oh my god. But both of them giving Germany a nightmare. And, Japan beat Germany 2-1 from 2 Japanese players, ironically playing in the Bundesliga as well. Just saying, ever since Toni Kroos retired from Germany, it's been kind of on a downhill slope, so. Could Germany be facing the same problem as Croatia? A goal-scoring issue, because, Timo Werner's out injured. But Germany, if they're not careful, could be another repeat group stage exit. When's the last time you've ever heard of that? A group stage exit repeat from Germany? I don't think I've ever heard of that. And the next match of that day was Spain-Costa Rica. And you remember when I said England-Iran was the biggest scoreline of the tournament? Well, this one kind of trumped it. Spain beat Costa Rica 7-0. 7-0. That scoreline is Spain's biggest scoreline ever in the World Cup. But the biggest scoreline at a World Cup was Hungary against hold on. It was Hungary against somebody. Hungary versus El Salvador. That was it. Hungary beat El Salvador 10-1 back in 1982, and the other two biggest scorelines was Hungary South Korea. They beat them 9-0. And what was it? Yugoslavia versus Zaire or Republic of Congo, I think it is now. They also beat them 9-0. So 7-0 is once again a pretty big scoreline in itself, but that's etched in history right there. But the scorers was Dani Olmo in the first 10 minutes, followed by 10 minutes later, Marco Asensio, the first Real Madrid player to score at the World Cup so far this season. Well, in this tournament so far is Marco Asensio. And then 31st minute, 10-minute intervals, Ferran Torres, and then from the penalty was Ferran Torres again. I think he got it. No, it was Ferran Torres, and then he scored a penalty. And then freaking Gavi, scores. 18 years old, Gavi, one of the youngest players to score at a World Cup since Pele. So there's, I can already hear the Barcelona fanboys just creaming themselves over the fact that Gavi scored, seeing as he's the Copa Award winner, the Best Young Player Award. Seeing Gavi score, and then followed by Alvaro Morata and Carlos Soler to make it just Keylor Navas, absolute stinker. 7-0. This is one that Costa Rica, essentially they're out of the World Cup. A -7 goal difference so far. Like, there's no way Costa Rica can come back from that. So as far as we see, Costa Rica and Iran are already out of the World Cup. And now we go into the matches I saw today after work. If you won't know, I'm off because today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. But the first match was Switzerland-Cameroon. I saw the final 10 minutes of this on my break, like last time with the Croatia game. But the goal came in right at the start of the second half from Breel Embolo, where, funny enough, he was born in Cameroon but has Swiss nationality. Switzerland is such a mixed bag. The team is comprised of every single nationality but Swiss. There's Albanians, there's Croatians, there's Serbians, there's Africans, there's every nationality you want but Swiss. It's so weird. So Breel Embolo gives Switzerland the advantage against the country where he was born in, ironically. Then the following game after that was Uruguay versus South Korea. I literally, as I got home at like 7 a.m. that day, this morning actually, I was thinking, do I really want to stay up and watch this and risk feeling sleepy? Yup. So I watched this. Instead of going to sleep like a sane human being, I watched this game, saw the first half of it, don't remember a thing in the second half. I must have fallen asleep in my chair maybe. But Heung-min Son had some really clinical chances that they really should have finished. There was both chances from one from Darwin Nunez, Valverde, Suarez, and there was Heung-min Son and another South Korean that I can't remember at the moment. But it was a game with even chances and it finished 0-0. So in the second half, I don't remember any of it except in the 75th minute where I woke up from my chair and then I fell back to sleep where I don't even remember climbing into my bed, weirdly enough. I was that freaking tired. So Uruguay, South Korea finished 0-0. And going on to the next game, which I saw in its entirety, Brazil versus Serbia. I was looking forward to this one because I really wanted to see what Serbia could do against the number one ranked nation in the world currently. And 2-0 Brazil. Just, yeah, kind of expected it, really. Both goals coming from Richarlison 10 minutes apart. And the second goal of the tournament so far. A bicycle kick from Richarlison, a very clean one.
Created the goal, running in, Richarlison!
God damn! Goal of the tournament so far. Vinny Jr. with the lovely outside of the foot assist. You can tell where he's learning his football from. Call that the school of Luka Modric right there. But those two goals from Richarlison gave Brazil the lead, finishing at 2-0, just like the scoreline was last time in 2018 when they faced each other. And now Serbia has to go on to face Cameroon Monday. And just saying, if Serbia doesn't beat Cameroon with that attack they have, there's concerns. I could see why people thought Serbia would give Brazil troubles, and they kind of were, but the attack compared to Brazil, it was weak. It was weak. So Brazil obviously had the upper hand, and they did all they could. And apparently, this just came out too. Neymar will continue playing in the World Cup despite ankle injury. He injured his friggin' ankle again. He always gets injured during like a tournament or something. It's so dumb. But he injured his ankle, and it looked pretty swollen. But he should be able to play. But if I were Tite, I wouldn't risk that. I'd rest him against Cameroon and Switzerland, and if you go into the knockouts, I'd play him then. But I'd be careful with Neymar, considering he's already hankering an ankle injury. This World Cup is just injuries galore. It's gonna be the 2022, the year of injuries at an international tournament. Oh yeah, and there's the other game that I forgot about. That was Brazil Serbia, by the way. The other one I forgot was Portugal Ghana. I didn't see that one, which really annoyed me because it looked like a really good game. The person that opened the score line, I had a stroke there. The person that opened the scoring was Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else? In the 65th minute from a penalty. Both Messi and Ronaldo scoring penalties. It's just there's those parallels. But Ronaldo opened the scoring in the 65th minute from a penalty, and he is now the first player in World Cup history to score at 5 different World Cups. So it's pretty an amazing feat right there. And then Ghana shocked them in the 73rd minute from Andre Ayew, thinking Ghana's going to pull another upset, but then João Felix 5 minutes later restores their lead, and then Rafael Leao 2 minutes after him. So Ghana, bit iffy on the defense, but overall they secured their win, and Messi is still winless. You can tell I like Ronaldo more than Messi, but that was Portugal versus Ghana, a game I really wish I watched. And also in the 89th minute, what's his name? Osman Bukhari gave Ghana some reconciliation to make it 3-2. Okay, what the hell? I'm just. Stojkovic made to rue Serbia's injury problems. I guess I could see where he's coming from because it says right here Mitrovic failed to register a shot because he came back from an ankle injury. Vlahovic because he had a groin problem, and Kostic is still unavailable because of muscular issues. I mean, I can see where he's coming from, but on the other hand, Brazil have an injury now too with Neymar, but that was after, so I could see where Stojkovic is coming from, but you were kind of underwhelming today, buddy. Anyway, that's all of the matches for today. Looking into tomorrow, we got a tasty one with England versus America. The one that's going to settle between, what is it called, football or soccer? Football. Come on, England. Even though I live in America, I'm going to keep an eye. I'm watching the game, but depending on who I'm rooting for, considering I'm American, but... Now, considering I respect the sport and America doesn't respect the sport, I hope England wins. Because England respects it. America doesn't give a shit about the sport. So England, I hope you beat them so we can call it what it is known as football, not the hand egg football, but this proper football. But other than that, that's the last game. The first game is Wales-Iran. That's at 4 a.m. Am I going to get up and watch it? Probably, but who knows. Then Qatar-Senegal, followed by Netherlands-Ecuador, and the showdown of England versus USA. If it happened on Thanksgiving, it would have been way more entertaining, but what can you do? So those are the matches for tomorrow. That's all from me, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow before I leave for work, maybe. But I'm going to a party tomorrow. But we'll see. And maybe I'll double upload again. Combine the 2 days into one video again like I did now. But we'll see. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.